Afriforex team. I know that some of the guys, you've not really seen them in a while. We don't really have the whole team here, but the ones that are here can definitely come on this digital platform or this digital stage, as we would call it. So we do have the rest of the Afriforex team. Maybe they can come here, can have a bit of chit chat. Some of the guys, I'm sure that you've probably not seen them in a while, but you probably just interact with them on the chat box. So if they are here, maybe they can come on this stage and probably say hi to the people who are here. I'm sure that you're probably wondering. I know that most of you do know Mitch. He's not someone who you don't know. Dixon, you want to say hi? And you're on mute.
Hi, everyone. As John said, my name is Dixon. I'm a member of the Afriforex team. I do quite a bit of work in the background. I'm glad to be working with everyone, and I'm glad that we've been able to help you guys throughout 2021.
Good stuff, good stuff. So, karibu sana, Dixon, that's Dixon, for those of you that have never seen him. And we also do have Naomi there, the only lady trader right now in the Afriforex team.
Hi, Naomi, everyone. I'm the famous Naomi, although you don't see me. Yeah, so it's really nice. It's been quite a year, and I'm glad you guys take your time to join us every morning. So we'll chat more.
We always chat with guys on the chat box. At least today, they've seen you here. I don't know, would you guys love to see Naomi doing the webinars maybe next year? Let us know in the chat box. Maybe me and Mitch should take a break, then we leave Dixon and Naomi here. I don't know, what do you guys think?
I'm seeing Esther Kabiro saying Naomi gang. So I guess Esther is...
Yeah. Some guys are fired. Go on break. Yeah. All right. So this is the team, and of course you do know Mitch. Mitch, you wanna say something? Karibu sana, good to see you, bro.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? As you know, my name is Mitch. Thank you all so much for joining us during these daily analysis sessions. You know, we know as starting out trading, it ends up being quite difficult, especially not knowing what to actually look to trade. And we are happy to provide that guidance because we know that this is something we would have really appreciated, especially when we are starting out. So we're just happy to provide that value to all of you. And we hope that you are benefiting, learning a lot, and making some good profits in the markets as well. Yeah.
Good stuff. So it's interesting that we actually got to the end. Can't believe that we've actually done 220 webinars this year. You know, this is the 220th webinar. It feels like the year just started the other day. I don't know what you guys feel. To me, it actually feels like it ended quite fast, faster than I expected. I don't know if you guys share the same sentiments.
Oh yeah, definitely. It went by a bit quickly. It was just the other day. Corona was just starting out and lockdowns, and next thing you know, we're already finishing the 21 already. So it's been quite quick.
I think even the holidays probably gonna even be much quicker than actually doing the webinars.
Let's hope not.
All right. Dixon, any words, any sentiments? What do you think? Or for you, things went quite slow. What do you think?
No. It's been quite a year. I proposed to my fiance last year. We agreed to get married sometime this year. It's actually my wedding next week, Friday. And it kind of made me realize, it kind of impacted my psychology with how I approach the charts, you know. As it's easier said than done whenever, you know, someone says risk 1%, do this and that. But what I've come to realize this year is your personal life really impacts how you approach the charts.
All right, seems like we kind of lost Dixon. All right, Naomi, what do you think? Maybe Dixon will come back on in a bit.
For me, I've had quite a year. Okay.
All right, just continue. I think Dixon is on mute now. Yeah, go ahead, Naomi.
Okay, sorry for that. No, I'm saying I also had quite a year. It went fast for me as well. I think you mentioned we added another member of our family this year. So I moved from one baby to two babies. So maybe the ladies here, I don't know that they have kids. How is it trading with kids in the house and not sleeping, especially when baby is small? So as Dixon has said, as much as you're trading, your life really does a lot of impacting on how you do things. Because you see, as much as I wanted, now my schedule had to change. wee hours, I'm awake at 2. So sometimes I even look at the markets at Asia. And I tell Mitch and John, I'm already done for the day. Then, and then when the session is here, I'm just waking up and joining in because the sleeping pattern is gone, So trading is one of the things you work with. It works with, like, it's part of your life. So you just adjust depending on what you're going through. I also had one of the major things that happened for me. I know John keeps saying, do not trade without a stop loss. He really, really insists on that. So there's this time where I do try things, but I try on demo. So most times, if I have a new strategy, I would maybe try it on demo. So I tried something new and didn't put a stop loss, but accidentally it was not on my demo. It was on my live. So I come back and, you don't even, I know for demo guys are so easy that you just put a trade and you come back and look at it after how many days. So I feel like, I think it was over the weekend. So I engaged on Friday, and on Monday, I'm like, hey, let me see whether that trade for demo, my strategy worked. I'm seeing the demo, there is no trade. So I'm like, I entered that trade. Why did I enter it? I go to my live, I am negative, a very big figure. I'm not even mentioning it here now. So I'm there, I'm paralyzed. I'm like, okay, now what happens here? You know. So I've learned, even if it's demo and I'm trying things, please put a stop loss. But I don't know, make sure where you're putting your trade is the right place. Make sure you're on demo, if you're trying stuff, and live, check on your risk when you're on live. But apart from that, I think, as Mitch said, it's a journey. You walk. Even for me, I was very lucky. When I started, I met John and Mitch. So they've been working with me all through. But till now, there are sometimes when you get trading psychology is not in check. It's the time you feel you need to over-risk here and there, but you just keep learning. You just keep, you'll never get to the end of it. I know even John and Mitch can say, even now, till now, they still learn something on the charts. So you just keep at it. So that
right.
sums up my year.
All right. It's good to see that you did learn an expensive lesson. I remember that incident, but it's good that you're able to pick yourself back up off that incident. It's good to see that you're still pushing and moving on forward. So I can see Dixon is back. Before you froze, you're telling us about the wedding and such kind of things and what you learned. Maybe you can finish off.
Yeah. I mean, just reiterating what Naomi said, your life really impacts what you do on the charts. I'm laughing at Naomi's situation because I did something similar. And in fact, it was, I decided to trade NFP. And I decided I'm going to go crazy on NFP, biggest lot size I can, because in the back of my mind, I was like, I need to pay for this wedding. I need to make sure I have these liabilities here. And, 1 month it worked. I was like, I am absolutely genius. Next month, it took everything and more from me. And bouncing back from that was tough, but it helped me understand that we are all human, and regardless of how long we've been in this game or this industry, it's every day is a learning opportunity and every day is a challenge. So don't knock yourself when you make mistakes, and don't judge your abilities based on what other people do. That's something I used to do back in the day. You look at a guy trading lot size 10, lot size 100, and you're like, oh man, look at me with my 0.1. When am I ever going to do that? And then, but people's priorities are different, For all you know, that lot size 100 is 50% of his account. He won't tell you anything. It's really on you to take control of this journey and make it your own. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. I hope guys are learning something. So you can see that we are human as well. We're not superficial. We also do go through struggles. Like Naomi mentioned on the charts, like Dixon is bringing out there. So you just need to keep on pushing. You can't really get there and say that you've really gotten there. You have to really keep on pushing. Just like even Naomi put it, we're still learning how to do things even better and better, even as a team. So even if a lot of people are really looking up to us, but also looking up to see whether we can get things get done even much more better. All right, so Mitch, anything you want to add? Any lessons maybe you have on your end? Something else? Yeah.
Well, one thing, at least for me this year, it was mainly me having to take a break from trading, especially when dealing with a lot of things, especially like the whole concept of my mother getting sick and having to deal with all that, especially if you're stressed out and your priorities end up being somewhere else. You should not necessarily go to the charts and think that I need to make this money to fill out these obligations or anything like that. Especially if you're preoccupied with other things in your mind, it ends up being quite difficult to end up trading. So usually during that time, it's best to end up stopping. And that's why even there was a point in time, John, I think from the whole month of September, you did the whole month of webinars as I was not available, because how you approach the market, or at least how your psychology is, whether you're happy, if you've argued even with your significant other, it's not best to actually end up jumping into the markets and start trading. You will end up taking it out. You're told, I was meant to take out the trash, let me enter lot size one. It doesn't apply. You try and take the revenge out on the markets, and you would end up suffering from that. So usually, especially if you're going through anything psychological where you're stressed out and you have pressure on yourself, those are the times where you should not actually be trading. Take a step back. If you're going to practice, but mainly focus on other things, because especially when trading, your mind has to be focused 100% there. Rather than stressing out about anything else and being preoccupied with anything else. So that was for me the biggest lesson, especially.
All right. And also thank you for taking us back to that time. It's good to see and hear that at least your mom got better. Doing the webinars in the month of September was tough. It was basically me and Naomi here the whole month, but it's good that we are a team. We can help and hold each other up. And that's the beauty of having a team. But did so many webinars. I think I was probably even sleep talking in my sleep. So coming guys to the webinar talking about currency pairs and such kind of things. But it's also good that the support, the people who come here each and every morning, people really supported, with the pairs and everything. So definitely some financially, which was really good, and definitely much appreciated to everyone who came through, and God bless you all for that. All right, so I think we can give a couple of announcements. Before we do, probably give a couple of gifts. So moving into the next year, we're looking to see whether we can do webinars, exclusive webinars. I know that we were to start exclusive webinars this year, but due to quite a number of issues and things that did happen, unfortunately, we were not able to do so. So we do want to do some exclusive webinars, starting off with masterclass. Which one is best to start off with, masterclass or one-on-one?
Yeah, also masterclass, I'm assuming.
Masterclass. Okay, then I guess we can do masterclass maybe January the 17th. We can probably do an exclusive webinar for masterclass guys and see whether we can start going on a regular basis, where we do come support all the guys in the masterclass. Then I think the Monday after that, maybe we could do for the one-on-one, which is going to be on the 24th of January, when we do come back next year. So watch out for that. All the guys in the masterclass, take note of that, 17th of January, and also the 24th, which is the Monday after that, for the guys on the one-on-one. And you can also let us know what time would be best. We're a bit lost on timing. What is best? Is it lunch hour? Is it evening? When is it best? Maybe you guys can also let us know on the chat box, but also via contact details, so that when we are planning or when we do get closer to that time, at least we will definitely let you guys know. Because we are not doing this for ourselves. We don't want to hold a webinar and no one is available. There will definitely be no sense in doing that. So take note of that. Now, moving on into workshops. I know that a lot of people are asking about workshops, especially after the last two that we did, which were really good. Guys really did enjoy. So we'll look to see whether we can do more workshops in the coming year, but we'll definitely have to have a bit of consultative meetings within our team, and also with Scope, because we're doing them with them. So we'll try and see whether we can get some workshops also coming in on a regular basis. So I hope that guys are also excited for that. So about the course, Mitch, you want to talk about a course that you want to do?
One thing we've realized is that there's the whole concept of looking and seeing, because most people, when they look at the markets, they think, where should I buy, where should I sell? but they don't realize that psychology plays a huge part in how you approach the market, focusing on your risk, the psychology of even the risk and the money that is actually there. So what we've decided is that we're going to end up creating a psychology course specifically for dealing and knowing with how well you're meant to actually approach the market, the mindset that you're meant to have as you're looking for trades. As I mentioned, you should not go about trading when you're stressed out or anything like that, and you're having family issues or anything of the sort. So having that focus and knowing how to prepare yourself to be able to actually jump into the markets every morning and to make the most out of it. So we'll be dealing with a lot of psychology, and psychology is a huge part of trading. You can know exactly what you need to do, but a lot of the times, even if you know what you need to do, most people don't actually do that. Most people don't follow their rules, and they know they're meant to wait for something to actually look for a buy, but they actually just jump in up either early because they're dealing with the fear of missing out, FOMO. That's something that's a huge part of psychology. So those are the things that we're going to deal with and help you actually get over such things and know how to deal with that moving forward.
Yeah. All right. So I hope that is clear to everyone. So we'll be doing probably a nice short course on, or let me not say short because we don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll definitely do something to deal with trading psychology. Big part, like Mitch put, of trading. Like he did put it, you know what you're supposed to be doing, but for some funny reason, you always end up doing the wrong thing. The plan says don't buy here unless the market does this, but for some reason, you still end up doing the wrong thing. So we'll end up doing something in line with that in 2022. So you can always watch for that. So I can see that guys are also proposing times, which is good. Keep them coming. We'll definitely see what times would be best to end up doing the webinars. Like I did mention, it needs to be a consultative process. So about webinars next year, I don't know. Do you guys feel like coming back to do these morning sessions next year? Do you think we still have what it takes? Are you fatigued? Yeah.
Personally, this year has been quite long, so this break is definitely needed. But I personally think we should come back because it would be unfair to a lot of you who do join us and require at least this information, and at least to know that this information is helping based on the questions and the comments that have actually been coming. At least we're happy to see that we have been providing that value and helping you on your trading journey. So personally, I'm very ready to actually come back next year.
All right. So I see Margaret Jogonas there saying, please let us continue with the webinars next year. Okay, they're saying that the webinars are super important. Agnes, we need the webinars. Okay, Dixon, let's take a vote. Let's see. This is like a stakeholders, it's like a shareholders meeting. Everyone here, all the people here are all shareholders. What do you guys think? Do you still think we have what it takes? Mitch says yes.
Yeah, definitely. I think we can still carry on. I mean, Naomi, like everyone has asked, can lead from the front.
For me, I'm also okay. I'm even okay to do the webinar. So yeah, let's do this.
All right. So I think a lot of people are actually saying that we probably should continue with the webinars, and most of the guys here are saying so. So I guess even if I were to say no, I don't really have much of a choice. But of course, I also do think that it's important that we do continue with what it is that we started. Things are actually just getting better and better in this situation. So that being the case, yes.
Sorry, just a quick one. Unfortunately, I have to jump off. Like I said, my wedding is literally in 168 hours. So I need to jump off. My wedding planner is waiting for me on the other side to grill me about all the work I haven't done.
Yeah.
So just want to say thank you to everyone and good luck. I hope everyone has a great Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll meet each other on the other side. And as we go on to the next part of the session, congratulations to everyone. John will elaborate further. So goodbye from me. And when I speak to you guys next, I'll be a married man.
No problem. As long as you bring everyone back cake here when you come back in January, that's perfect.
Yeah, have to bring.
All the best, Dixon.
All right, Dixon. God bless. We'll see you, man.
Take care, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Have a good one. All right. So we're discussing dates. When do you think we should come back in January? When's the best time?
I'm actually noting down the timings for the webinars, what people are suggesting. But I found Simon is saying we need the webinars like oxygen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. That is well noted.
Yeah.
So about coming back, which one do you think is the best time to come back?
I think third is a bit. Is it the third? That's a bit too early. So probably the 10th.
Okay.
So the 10th of January, we're thinking that that's when we should actually come back. So at least you have some time at the beginning of the year, especially resting from the start. Then from the 10th, we are really back to work and looking to make that money for the year.
All right. Think fair enough. That's agreeable with you, Naomi?
Yes, that's okay for me. But narudisha watoto shule.
No worries. So I guess 10th, so guys take note of that. The 10th of July, January is actually when we're going to be back. So I hope that you take note of that, as well as all the other announcements that we've put in there. So I hope that everyone is now happy. I know that I can see from the chat box, guys are demanding us to come back. It's like, there's nowhere we're going to go. So I guess we're tied together. All right.
I wanted us to come back on the 3rd, I'm seeing here. That might be a bit
Third, I don't know if guys are going to be back from wherever guys are going, but unfortunately that one might not work. Let's just work with the 10th. So that also guys in this community right here can also end up having a bit of a break. I know we've been pushing hard the whole of this year. Next year we're going to push even harder. You can see that we're even going to have workshops, other webinars being added. So take the much needed break so that when we do come back next year, we'll be able to really push and really go hard. So let's just work with the 10th. So I think that is agreeable with everyone. All right, so moving on to a couple of gifts. Now, there's been, of course, throughout the year, you've definitely seen a lot of people sending in their screenshots. You've seen a lot of people on their Afriforex Hall of Fame who actually sent in their screenshots. There are those, it's like a peculiar pedigree of people who never lack on their Forex Hall of Fame, week after week, every day when we come here and show us screenshots and such kind of things. There are those people that generally never lack. But of course, we also do want to appreciate everyone who does send in their screenshots, everyone who does make the time to actually come here for these sessions. Much, much appreciated for that. So, that being said, there are definitely quite a number of people who do stand out, and I'm sure that most of you will definitely agree that there are definitely some people who do stand out from the rest. And definitely it's always good to give credit where credit is due. So we're going to be rewarding a couple of guys, different things, but of course it's also based on our assessment. And of course, the good thing about it is that you will be one step closer to becoming a much, much more better trader, even looking into the next year, because we also do want to boost our general community, not only the people who come here, but even those that don't come here, we really want to boost them. And that's the reason why we're actually even putting all these webinars and such kind of things in place, because we really want to 10x the guys in our community next year. So now, there are some guys, namely, that maybe we should give one-on-one sessions, probably having a sit down with them, probably trying to, smoothen out the rough edges and such kind of things. So we do have, I think, about 3 or 4 people, which maybe you want to name them. If they are here, maybe they can hear. If they are not, definitely the information will definitely one way or another definitely get to them.
So we have 3 names I have here. So there is Mark Kingori, Richard Wampamba, and Dan Biggett. They will be getting a gift in terms of one-on-one sessions with the Afriforex team. During these sessions, having one-on-one with us does cost $1,000. But we're seeing that would be a perfect gift for them, as we have seen they've been sending us screenshots consistently, seeing the amount of work that they're doing, because having screenshots nearly every day, and we know these are the same people who do send them, we are seeing how this one-on-one should end up helping their trading, because we have seen that they've put a lot of effort in it. So we're seeing how we can end up helping them moving forward and going to the next level from that. Because remember, we do want to end up helping as many people as possible. And the people who we see are constantly sending in screenshots and doing a lot and putting in that work. Those are the people who are seeing that we can end up really helping, because when we put that advice in there, hopefully they should be much, much better traders.
Of course. All right.
Yes.
So congratulations, Mark Ingori, who was it as well? Richard Wampamba.
And
also Dan Bickett. Dan Bickett, we have unfinished business with you from last year, but definitely we'll see whether we can finish in the coming years. So make sure you do look for me come January. But congratulations, guys. That was really well done. Of course, like Mitch mentioned, sending in your screenshots every morning, being here every morning is not really easy. And of course, we do want to reward guys and to show guys that there is a reward. You know, we're telling guys we're going to reward guys for sending screenshots, and guys thought we were joking. I'm sure that last year, guys, saw the rewards we gave. So this year we'll try and go a bit harder. Next year, maybe even much more harder. So that's pretty much the first bunch of guys. So we look forward to seeing how we can work with you guys. Those three guys, Dan, Bickett, Mark, and also Richard. So we will definitely get in touch with you. Now, there are also some other guys that we think also do deserve something. And these guys we're actually going to be giving laptops. This will definitely end up helping them in terms of their trading. So Mitch, or maybe Naomi, do you want to tell us about who do you think deserves a laptop? Or maybe Mitch can tell us about that. Then maybe Naomi can do the next one. So Mitch, maybe you can tell us, who do you think deserves a laptop?
So there are two people actually who deserve a laptop. We've seen the amount of screenshots, we've seen the commitment, and yet they're doing all this and they're just using their mobile phones. Doing that when other people have 5 or 6 screens and they're not even sending their screenshots and putting in that effort, and yet there are other people who are just on their phones watching this analysis on their phones and doing even the trades and sending in their screenshots. So we have seen that laptop would be the most beneficial for them. So we do have two people. We do have Ron Austin. We see your screenshots every single day, so congratulations. We will be able to see how we can end up helping your trading to the next level, because a laptop, the tools that you need to end up helping taking your trading to the next level. So we have Ron Austin and we also have Bravin. So those two will be getting laptops from us as gifts.
All right.
Yeah.
So well done and shout out to you guys. You're getting brand new laptops courtesy of Afriforex. Hopefully that will definitely take your trading to the next level. And of course, do keep up the good work. We definitely want to see now even more and more, of your trading activity, but at least you earned it. You do have the information, you do know how to trade. At least now those tools and the necessary tools will definitely be taking you to the next level. All right, so now I think we've given a lot of guys here, and maybe you're wondering where the ladies are, and the ladies getting anything. So maybe Naomi, you want to tell us about what we have in line or in store for the ladies?
I've actually seen Esther was asking, "Hey Naomi, hii gender inatupita aje?" She was wondering, "Hey, what's going on over here?" As seen on the chat. Yeah. So this year I'm really proud of the ladies. I've seen some ladies who are coming through. It's been lonely. It's been lonely over here. So congratulations to all the ladies. I've seen quite many who are coming up, and keep at it. What a man can do, a woman can do better. So we're gonna come and run the streets. So there's Agnes, Boro, Caroline Kisini, and Jed. We felt they really worked hard. They've come through, they share their screenshots, they disturb us to know what's going on. I know even some have reached out to how can we do this? So we feel like they can join our Afriforex live trading so that they can get their trading to the next level, because we've seen their input. They really worked hard. So we will take them in and be joining us for the live analysis. Well, now they make money.
Good. So congratulations to Jed, Caroline, Agnes. You will actually be joining the Afriforex team for the live trading sessions. We'll sit down, come up with good timings and such kind of things, but you can definitely join us in 2022. that should definitely take your trading to the next level, the next. So look forward to that. And of course, congratulations. And shout out to you, of course, for the good work. Also sending in screenshots, being at the top. I think the MVP, they're always there on the most valuable players on if you look at the Afriforex Hall of Fame, I think week after week, you'll never lack their names there. So that's really well done. So I think that's pretty much all the gifts. If you think that you deserve a gift from us, maybe you can let us know on the chat box if we owe you anything, or forever hold your peace.
Isabel there, congrats, and saying next year it's me. So happy to see that.
No problem. Karibu sana, but also lots of comments coming in there, which is really, really good. So I think that's pretty much it. Want to thank also everyone. Of course, we're not overlooking the guys who do send in their screenshots on a regular basis. It's just that, of course, we're just trying to give credit where credit is due. And of course, you can't disagree that the guys that we gave definitely deserved to get something. You've definitely seen their screenshots here week after week after week. So next year, since we're going to be coming back, make sure you're a bit more active. You never know. Maybe next year we might be giving holidays to Maldives. You never know. So you better be active, and pay attention to what's going on over here, because next year we'll try and see how we can even get much better, give guys even way more value. All right. So I'm seeing what they're saying. I'm motivated to work harder in 2022. Good stuff. Go ahead, Mitch.
And one thing to add is, one thing you need to realize, it's not that we are expecting those who are sending screenshots to have the proper trades, and the trades have to have worked out in order for you to send screenshots. Even if the trade does not work out, just send your screenshots based on the things that you have done. Because as you do that, you will be learning each and every time, and we will see that progress, because we need to see how you're doing now and how you are going to improve. So even if you take a trade and the stop loss is a bit far and the take profit is very close, we will work and figuring out how to actually deal with that, but just send in your screenshots. We want to see that effort, because with trading, you have to put in that effort to actually make it in this market. Remember, 90% of the traders actually lose in this market. So we don't want most of you to be in that 90%. We want to be that 10%. So send your screenshots, learn from your trades. There are certain mistakes you personally will be making that other people will not. So it's good to learn from other people's screenshots, but if you learn from your own, trust me, your trading will improve dramatically. So just send us your screenshots. It doesn't mean that all these people who won prizes, it's because the screenshots actually, or the trades won. It's because they sent them. So just send us your screenshots, even if they lose, even if they win, and we will figure out what we can do and how to end up helping your trading improve. Yeah.
Right. Well said and well put. I'm seeing a lot of guys there also saying on the chat box, consider me, and such kind of things. Well, we'll consider you next year. Make sure that you do send in your screenshots. I see Amos John there saying, namesake John, kindly consider me. Well, I think let's see show us what you can do next year. Then we'll definitely put you into consideration. But of course, we have considered everyone. And that's why I was saying thank you so much for your support in this year, 2021. Of course, this would have not been possible had you guys not come here. It would have been no fun, presenting these things to ourselves. But it's also good that, people send in their screenshots, even those that never sent in their screenshots, but you're always asking and interacting with us on the chat box, and in the Q&A section. Much appreciated for that. We definitely do appreciate and value each and every one of you. So much appreciated for that. We also do want to thank Scope Markets for the opportunity. They gave us a challenge to do webinars each and every morning. I think we have fulfilled our mandate. Hopefully next year we will keep on going, like we have mentioned. So stick around for that. But of course, much appreciated to Scope Markets as well for doing this. And of course, if you don't have an account in Scope Markets, make sure that you do get one. Much appreciated the Afriforex team as well. Those that are here, those that are not here in absentia, much appreciated. May God bless you for the work that you do. At least you guys have seen some of the people who do work behind the scenes, especially when we're doing the analysis and such kind of things. Unfortunately, not all are able to join us for the sessions in the morning, but at least today you have seen them, and much appreciated, and God bless the Afriforex team, even those who are not here. So now, since we're going on break, Mitch, I don't know, what are you going to be doing with your time? I'm sure that you're used to waking up in the morning to come look at the chart. What are you going to be doing?
Sleeping. And going somewhere. I need to leave the house. A lot of the times it's working from just sitting in front of my computer. I want to switch off my computer for at least 2 weeks or something. So that is the plan, probably travel somewhere. Don't necessarily want to be in Nairobi this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Naomi, what are you going to be doing with your time?
Hey, as a mother, my time is just super divided. So I'll be spending most time with family. Yeah, and maybe just creating a plan for next year so that I make sure, we conquer the year.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, I think I'll plan to travel, but now with all these new things with the COVID and everything, not too sure. But I think I'll just work on my side hustle. Which is farming. Do have 3-acre coffee farm in Limuru. Right now it's harvest time, so I'll probably be on the farm like most of the time to see what's going on within there. I love farming, which is like my other passion other than trading, so I will be seeing how things end up going. So I think the next time I'll probably be on the charts. Of course, we'll be giving guys updates. We'll still be looking at the charts, giving the watch list and such kind of things on the Telegram channel, so make sure that you're there. But mainly when it comes to active trading, I think today is more or less gonna be like maybe the last day. I don't know, Miss, are you trading NFB or you're done? You closed trading yesterday.
Oh yeah. I'm done.
You're done for the year.
Yeah, there's the money, especially trading with NFP. Yes, there's a potential of money to be made, and but you need to end up focusing on your psychology as well. Working the whole time consistently ends up being a lot difficult, like very difficult, especially once you continue and could end up going through something and that will adversely affect it. So taking a break is also very important, so that when you come back, you have that motivation. You can probably practice and review. So I might not be trading, but I'll probably definitely reviewing how my year has gone and how I can end up helping myself to improve for the next year.
Awesome. So take stock, just like Mitch said, even if you're going to be trading, that's perfectly fine. The charts could be a bit slow, especially as we head around towards Christmas. But even if you will still be trading, it's perfectly fine. You just need to be a bit more patient, especially with the chart. Sometimes things might not move as fast as you think, but it's perfectly fine. But we will keep you supported, even if we won't be actively trading. But of course, if we do see any setups that are worth your time and your money, even when you're on break, we'll definitely end up throwing that in for you guys there in the Telegram channel. So make sure that you're there. So I see Richard Wampamba there saying, John, new guy, I also like to start coffee farming. No problem, you can hit me up. Although this platform is not really about selling coffee, we're talking about farming, but you can always hit me up. We can always see what we can end up doing about it. So I want to thank everyone so much. Of course, the good thing about it is that the London session open is at 11. That's the reason why we've pushed it a bit more. Also, because you also don't get this type of webinars happening on a regular. But maybe you can let us know. Do you want us to come maybe like this, do this more often instead of waiting until the very end of the year, to actually do this type of webinars where we just come, discuss things, such kind of things. You can always let us know in our contact details, also on the chat box. That's perfectly fine. So I want to thank everyone so much. I think that's pretty much it from here. Also want to thank God for the ability to do this. Before I even forget, most importantly, of course, He's given us the health and the ability to do this each and every morning. And like Deuteronomy, I think 8:18 says that He's given us the power to generate wealth. And we've been able, and He's enabled us to also enable very many other people to also generate wealth, and also others getting on that journey to actually starting off in terms of generating wealth. So much appreciated also, most importantly, to God for giving us the health. So take care. Take care of your loved ones as well. Hope to see you guys in the new year. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Stay safe. COVID is still here. We do need each and every one of you guys here next year. So we definitely do need you. Make sure that you do stay safe in everything that you do. But do have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year with your loved ones. Hope to see you guys on the 10th of January, 2022 at 9 a.m. in the morning. You will still use the same link that you're using to join in into today's. We're definitely not going to be changing. So even for those of you that are new to this session today, make sure that you do join in the same link that you did end up using to join in today's session. So that's it from us. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Cheers, guys. Bye for now. May the peeps be with you for those of you that are going to be trading. And as always, do remember to have stay safe on the charts and in everything else that you do end up doing on the charts. So that's it from me. Mitch, you want to say something else? That's pretty much it for me.
Thank you all so much for this year. It's been awesome. Glad to see a lot of you improving, a lot of you sending in your screenshots. We can see the progress. And as long as we continue, because remember, even though you're not necessarily making your millions just yet, trust you me, in order to make your millions, a journey has to start with the first step. So you will end up keeping on improving. We also end up planning on keeping on improving as well. So just keep at it. Do not quit. Quitting, only when you quit is when you fail. So as long as you stick to it, we are going to be here to end up helping you, to support you in whatever way we can, help you with the lessons that we have learned from the past so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. So yeah, hope you have an amazing holiday. Coming back next year, we'll be hitting the ground running.
Naomi, parting shot.
Yeah, I would also insist on what Mitch is saying. It's a journey. Trading is a journey. So think about 5 years, 10 years. I think everyone who's here and dedicated the whole year here is not someone who wants quick money. They're in need for the long run. So yeah, keep at it. Look at the steps to get there. Pole too, we keep at it. So have a Merry Christmas, take care of yourself, sanitize, social distance. Yes, we need you guys there next year to make lots of money. So yeah. Then I've seen my namesake Wangari saying she's a latecomer. I don't want such behaviors next year. Yeah, she wants a gift because of being a latecomer. We Wangari is a very serious time. Eh? So yeah, so have a great one. We'll see you next year. We'll be here.
All right. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. God bless. See you guys next year.